Hello everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is me, Aini. This is going to be the first topic of our academic speaking. Yeah, I am going to review the definition of speaking. So, according to Brown 1994 and Bruce and Joyce in 1997, if you still remember the theory of speaking, speaking is an interactive process of constructing meaning that involves producing and receiving and also processing information. Its form and meaning are dependent on the context in which it occurs, including the participants themselves, their collective experience, the physical environment, the purpose for speaking, and so on. It is often spontaneous, open-ended, and evolving. Last semester you had English for daily conversation, speaking for daily conversation, and this semester you have academic speaking. What's the difference between those? So the difference is that last semester you learned on how to speak more casually in a casual situation because it is speaking for daily conversation. But now this semester your focus is on speaking more formal, informal situation for academic setting, for academic purpose. That's it. So if we refer to the word academic is designed toward an educational end or in educational area, and that differs from everyday conversational. It's very different from everyday conversation, and also transactional speaking, and that it is often used for formal academic presentation. Again, it's used for formal academic presentation. So the focus of our class this semester is to learn on how to speak English for formal purpose instead in terms of academic presentation. It's dealing with formality besides the content. Many people perceive academic speaking as one-way expression to an audience or audiences. It is also an essential element of interaction in a variety of formalized setting. So that's academic speaking. So I hope that you have at least something in your mind that our focus this semester is to learn on how to speak formally using English. I found that some students are hard to speak English formally because they are used to speaking English in slang, for example, or speaking like daily conversation, for example. But you should make it different in different purpose, in different area, in different setting. So you need to learn and you need to get used to it. You need to adjust with the situation of academic speaking. I will give you an example. So when you pay attention on people who is speaking with the daily conversation, in daily conversation, like between you and friends out of the class, or when you hang out with your friends. And another one is when you listen to someone who is speaking in the area of presentation, when they have a presentation of the seminar or workshop, do they present different way of speaking? The answer is of course. Those have a lot of differences. Why? It's because the purpose and the setting area is not the same. So, again, academic speaking refers to formal speaking area in front of many people or audiences if they belong to academic public speaking. For instance, when you have a seminar or workshop, and then you are being a presenter or a keynote speaker, that's what you do is speaking for academic setting, but for public. So that's academic public speaking. An academic speaking class, you need to have a certain strategies to improve your speaking skill. And the strategies are very important to at least lower anxieties, to at least, if you, for example, feel nervous or something, so the strategies can prepare you to speak better in a good order. And by having strategies, it will definitely build up your confidence. People are allowed to bring the small note as the preparation beforehand and as a strategy to maintain the fluency of speaking. I'll give you an example. So imagine if you have speech, for example, and you can see how important it is to bring the small note, to make the small note, and you learn from it and then you bring it, and that's okay. It will be different if you don't bring the small note. Probably you will be not feel confident, you will not feel confident or something, but it just depends on you yourself, because again, that different personalities might have different problem solving of speaking skill. You can also have other strategies that you can share with your friends. After this, we are going to share together in the class, yeah? And then I am going to talk about the way of how to practice speaking formally in academic setting, yeah? So if you don't feel like you are not getting used to it yet, so you need to now start to get used to it. Another strategy is that you need to avoid using English slang. I know young girls are very popular with some English slangs because you usually listen from the song or listen from the talk show or from the casual conversation or whatever. But in academic speaking, please don't use English slang. Never. First, English slang considered informal or maybe not appropriate for formal academic setting. So you need to move on from English slang to academic formal area. I will give you an illustration. For example, in a formal setting, when you see your boss, when you meet your boss in the office, for example, which one do you prefer to say? Good morning, Mr. Andrew. How are you today? Or you say like, hey, what's up, yo? How's your day? What's up? Which one is more formal? The first one, right? So it's impossible for you to meet your boss and then you just casually say, hey, what's up? It sounds weird and it's just inappropriate, or your manager, your boss will see you like, this person is weird. Anyway, so that's the importance of how to avoid using slang in academic, because the purpose is not just on the spot, correct? And I think that's all for the theories. I will open more the time to discuss together between or among the students in the classroom. I'm now planning on first sharing or discussing, and in the seconds I will give you a topic for the next individual assignment. So first, it's important for you to have an individual assignment, because by having an individual assignment I can give you a feedback individually on your pronunciation, content, fluency, and blah blah blah, before you go on practice in a peer or in a group discussion. And I think that's all for today. Do let me know if you have questions, and I will see you again later. Thank you for watching.